This is the 2024 CFMOTO CFORCE 400. Slow it out with a few accessories straight from CFMOTO. We're going to take a deep dive and look into the CFMOTO CFORCE 400 and all that it has to offer you, as well as some accessories that you can add to it to customize your ride and make it more practical for whatever your use is with this particular ATV. The CFORCE 400 is CFMOTO's mid-size entry-level ATV, and man, it comes in with a lot of great features straight from the factory. With an MSRP of only $53.99, it's going to be really hard to find an ATV out there at that price. Pretty sure you're not going to beat this, especially for the quality, the value that you get, and all the standard features that come on this CFORCE 400. With the smooth CV clutch that it has on the CFMOTO CFORCE 400, you're going to see that the power is delivered very well across the entire RPM range, whether you're in high gear or low gear, and it's going to really allow that 400cc power plant to be able to transmit that power from the engine to the ground in a very efficient way and allow you to be able to do many different things with your CFORCE 400, whether you're using it for utility purposes, working around the property, or you're out there having fun doing a little bit of recreational riding. The CFORCE 400 can do it all. The CFORCE 400 puts out 30 horsepower at 7,200 RPM, and it also puts out 24 foot-pounds of torque at 6,000 RPM. It is electrically fuel injected, has a Bosch fuel system on it. And just a few more specs for the CFORCE 400. It is 44 inches wide and it has an overall length of 80 inches. Many of you ask about the weight. This one comes in at 732 pounds and it has a ground clearance of 9.8 inches. Now, as you can see, that this CFMOTO CFORCE 400 is not stock. It is rigged out with just some of the features and options that you can get to customize your CFMOTO CFORCE 400. So we'll start at the front and work our way back, but as you can tell, this CFORCE 400 is rigged out with the CFMOTO rack extenders. Now the 400 does come standard with these steel racks, and CFMOTO offers you these rack extenders that you can add as an accessory. They look really well. They add height and add more capacity and more versatility to your front rack. So that is a feature that I really like about this particular accessory. And for added front protection, we have this CFMOTO front bumper. And of course, this bumper looks really good. It goes along with the lines of the machine very well, allows those LED accent lighting to shine through, and also makes that front end pop even more. The design of the CFORCE 400 front end appearance, in my opinion, looks great. With this bumper, it looks even better. Now up next, we have the Team MSC 10-inch light bar. This LED light bar looks really good, and it's a very nice, sleek design. I love the single row setup. They have different options for you, but here is the 10-inch LED light bar. It looks good on that front rack. Of course, you can have many different mounting locations with this particular setup, but I love the switches as well. Team MSC has just released a new switch on their website. It's just a nice, slick design where you don't have to drill into the plastic. This particular switch mounts right onto the handlebars, and you can get that for your machine as well at teammscparts.com. Has a nice feel to it, weather sealed. You don't have to worry about it damaging. It's going to be a high quality switch that's not going to corrode very easily. And that's what you want in one of these off-road applications. Now up next on the CFORCE 400, we have these added CFMOTO handguards. These handguards add styling to the machine as well as protection for the driver's hands. They're really easy to install and they're very sturdy once you get them adjusted and tightened down in the position that you want them. Now I guess we'll go down to the feature that many of you saw in the thumbnail of this video, but this is the MSA 14-inch M33 clutch wheel. and it is wrapped in a pair of Maxxis Zillas 26x9x14s. And those fit perfectly on the CFORCE 400 without having to add any lift kits, and you don't have to worry about rubbing or anything like that. It has a 5+2 offset on these wheels, so it's going to offset it and widen out the stance of the CFORCE 400. Just gives a nice aggressive look, and this is the perfect setup to not have to do any other modifications to your 400. Now moving around to the back, we have rack extenders on the back to match the front. Again, this just allows you a nice custom look. Also with your rack extenders, it allows you to build a strap down your rear cargo, and you don't have to worry about your cargo flying off the back when you're transitioning from point A to point B. And last but not least, to finish out the accessories that are listed here on the CFORCE 400, we have the CFMOTO rear bumper for the CFORCE 400, and this bumper also fits the CFORCE 500. And just like the front bumper, the rear bumper also does not restrict the view and the lines and the styling of your tail lights here, but at the same time it adds good protection to keep your plastics protected as well as your LED tail lights. Now that's going to do it as far as the accessories that are on this CFORCE 400, but just know that this is one of many directions that you can take your CFORCE 400 and style it out. There's also many other options such as cargo boxes. You also have different tire and wheel setups that you can go with. And of course, there's also performance parts and accessories that you can add to your CFORCE 400 as well. Now, if you're interested in a CFORCE 400, you can actually come and check out this exact setup at Main Street Cycle in Tishomingo, Mississippi. Also, if you already have a CFORCE 400 and you're wanting to trick it out with some awesome accessories like you see here, or see other accessories that will fit your CFORCE 400, you can go to teammscparts.com and get every bit of this and get it shipped right to your door. Teammscparts.com also has clutch kits, tunes, and all kinds of other things to make your CFORCE 400 perform its absolute best. Well guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Tell me what you think down in the comments about this CFORCE 400. Tell me what you think about this setup and the accessories, and what route you would go with your build if you had a CFORCE 400. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down in the comment section, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you in the next video. God bless y'all. As always, remember to keep it real. We'll see you in the next one.